Welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition, and I had to improvise a little because I told you I would be traveling, and I also already pre-recorded some messages that were really cool, and they were all kind of like tying in together, but I'm sure for some of you it is only going to resonate, maybe just one message, maybe like 4 of them, who knows, okay? So I actually got this deck, The Force of Enchantment. I got it gifted. And I'm super excited to use it. You are unfortunately not going to see the cards. I'm going to hold them up, but unfortunately you won't be able to see them like how you normally would. Okay. Anyway, so what I always do when I get a new deck, I just shuffle the cards and just see what comes out. And I'm definitely tapping into the energy of your person. And let's put it this way, I don't think they have the time of their life. Okay? And I'm now hearing Dirty Dancing. Time of the life. Yeah. I had the time of my life. Yeah, but no, that's not. Maybe dancing is significant for the both of you, or music. Anyway, so the card that showed itself was the Four of Visions, which is the Four of Cups. And, well, dum, 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 dum. Yeah, you obviously see a figure sitting there in contemplation, not having a huge smile on their face. Unfortunately, I cannot show it to you any better. Well, I mean, kinda, right? It's kind of blurred. Anyway, and I mean, there is a iceberg, like I think you call it an iceberg. And I also see a dragonfly. And this person, and I see like the lilies on the pond. And this person is just dipping their fingers into the water. So they're not immersed in the water. They're more, even though it's a cups energy, your person is actually more in their head and looking towards the past, like contemplating, right? Looking that way. What was, okay? Because I can't, otherwise I cannot show you the card as close up. Anyway. And with the lily, or with a lotus flower, it basically grows from muddy water, right? And then once it blooms, it's like amazing. But it needs those shadows. And I feel like this person is just tapping into those murky waters of themselves. Like they are like slowly through the contemplation, actually, well, not dipping their toes in, not in this image, but basically, energetically speaking, they do. And they're going to have that transformation. And I also feel like this separation, this no contact, or whatever happened between the two of you that put them in this energy is completely positive for your situation, even if it might not seem like pretty for you or great. I think this person was not aware how much you actually mean to them. So underneath the deck was the moon, which is called the moonlight here. And now I'm hearing, is it Leon Rhymes? Under the moonlight? Dancing? No, that's another one. But I just, dancing in the moonlight. There's something about dancing here, okay? But I'm hearing the melody, but I cannot. And it's Leon, can't find the moonlight? Yeah. 444. Oh my God. Okay. And I keep like having to clear my throat. So I think this person is actually, maybe this full moon, that just passed or just happening. We're right in the energy of the full moon in Libra, which also talks about our relationships, right? Especially also love relationships, our partnerships. I feel like this has wow, now I'm completely stumbling over my words. This has this person, and I'm hearing enamored. They're like in a trance. They are like really deep in reflecting mode, in reflection mode, and they're like magically drawn to you. See this? How the hair is like looking into the light of the lake, of the pond, into the reflection of the moon. It's like as if they're being hypnotized. It's something about this moon energy has them. I wouldn't be surprised if you have felt heavy or heavier energies lately, because underneath the moon is the Eight of Cups. And that does not look like a person who's happy about walking away. I feel like this is someone who's like, oh no, what did I do? I got myself in a pickle. Why? Because you see all the thorns are like picking on the dress, on the hair, scratching the face. I'm telling you, this person is currently not going through the best of times, okay? So now we're gonna get some more cards. Oh, there's one card hiding, and it's the Eight of Boons. It's the Eight of Pentacles. This person is currently working on something. Either they're working on themselves, possible. Wait, let me see if I can. Is it then clearer? Let's see. Yeah. And they seem to be very focused on it. Very focused. And something is ready to hatch, because I'm kind of drawn to the little birdie here in the nest. And you know what? It's I'm kind of drawn to see. I was more drawn to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boons, like pentacles that are lying on the floor. And one boon she's basically like working on, obviously. And where are all the other ones? Well, we'll just accept it as it is, I guess. But okay. So, wow, and all of a sudden I'm getting so dizzy. Wow, what's going on? Oh, wow. Sorry about that. That was odd. Ugh, that's a fear of mine. I hate dizziness. Really, I really hate it. Freaks me out. Always has been. Underneath the deck is the sun. It's called the sunlight. Okay. So, what has this person been working on? That would really interest me. Judgment and the 10 of Swords. Oh, wow. Didn't I talk about the lotus flower and how the lotus flower is like rising out of the shadows, like the murky waters? With the Judgment and the 10 of Swords being here. Yeah, that's the Judgment card. That's the 10 of Swords. Very interesting way of like the 10 of Swords, because it's like the 10 of Spells. And that's the Judgment. It's like the, it's called the Council of Animals. And you see a badger, a fox, a hare, a hedgehog, a stag, an owl, a falcon, a bat, a raven or crow. No, it's a raven, I think. And a squirrel. So maybe one of those animals are relevant. That's interesting, because I also have an animal deck. This is like from an amazing channel. She does German card readings. And it's Sunny Love Tarot. Check her out. Is it on here? Nah, wait. There you can see the name. Oh, well, or maybe you can't. Hopefully you can somewhat. Yeah. Anyway, we're definitely gonna get an animal spirit card. It's the wisdom of the animals, what they would like to maybe tell you. Because when I see like the Council of Animals and the Ten of Swords, and I see 7 people though in the Ten of Swords. There is judgment being called on their shadows, like their self-deceiving tendencies. This is what they've been working on. They've been working on their own shadows. Okay, I love that. So I'm going to put this here for myself. Okay, why are they regretting now to have walked away with the 8 of Cups? Keeper of Spells, the Magician. That's interesting. Ooh, and the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Challenges. Hold on a second, because one thing... You know what? I think the spells are the Wands. So it's the 10 of Wands. I mean, either way, it's still the same message. Then the 3 of Challenges are... Oh, wow. So I asked the wrong question. Because the 8 of Challenges, obviously, it's not. I mean, it's the 8 of Swords. Why the heck did I even think that this is the 8 of Cups? Either way, it was like a absolutely numbnut. Oh, this is so interesting. Well, there is never a mistake, because I guess I got the feeling that they regretted it, right? That they didn't see something clearly, and all of a sudden in the moonlight, something has been revealed. That they were blind and they are now being torn, right? And they're torn because obviously they kind of manifested this themselves with the Magician here. But what I'm also getting is that they see you as the Magician. And I don't think that they were able to see this before. And that they broke your heart with the 3 of Swords. Made you feel like an option with the 7 of Cups. Gosh, this is actually really getting on my nerves. You cannot see this. Yeah. And the Death card, the Black Chuck. They put death to it. Out of fear. Due to illusions. Can you make this up? Okay, what is the moon revealing at this time? Oh, the Child of Boons, the Page of Pentacles. Look how this boy in this card is like carefully approaching this house, right? And it kind of reminds me of the tale of Hansel and Gretel. Obviously, it's like the witch house. Maybe they see you as like, baby, you're gonna be witchy. Be like mean. So that they have to carefully approach you. That they have to put in the effort. Yeah, but maybe that's also fear of them. That they're just maybe only this page energy. And underneath the deck is the sun again. Okay. What are they regretting? What is it that they see about the past that is having them in this contemplation energy? The Two of Swords. Yeah. That they also didn't see themselves clearly. Or maybe they were kind of self-absorbed. That's interesting. I've never gotten this with the Two of Swords card. But, I mean, this person is seeing their reflection. Oh, the Weaver of Spells. Now, is that the Queen of Wands? It must be. And the Seeker of Boons. The Seeker of Boons. Well, that should be the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like this person literally was too self-absorbed before. I am getting like the legend of Narcissus. And no, I'm not saying that this person is a straight up narcissist. Nope. But maybe they did have like narcissistic traits. And oftentimes those are those are behaviors that we pick up if we are interacting with someone with very strong certain traits, right? As like either a coping mechanism or as we're so accustomed to it that we think that it's normal. You name it. And I mean, they didn't see you for the Queen of Wands that you are. But now they do, and now they want to offer this. But what I'm also getting with the Two of Swords here now, with the Two of Challenges, I'm not sure that they like what they see. Okay. And I just missed a call. I just saw it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Where's this? The Forge. That's Temperance. Okay. Yeah, they want to temper this situation and speak their truth. With the Keeper of Challenges is the King of Swords. Ooh, interesting. And the Devil is called the Liar in this deck. Now that's a very interesting one. Kind of looks like the Rumpelstiltskin. And if you listen to all the other messages that are pre-recorded, at some point I'm starting to talk about Rumpelstiltskin. Wow, and there is like on the stick, you see a snake. Oh, I don't think you can see it. I don't know, I hope you can. Kind of like the medicine wand, but I don't think it is about healing. It's about temptation and it's toxic. And this is also what this Keeper of Swords, I mean the Keeper of Challenges, the King of Swords also wants to talk. Because they have to clear up in order for this Nine of Pentacles to come out. Because right now they're in the Nine of Swords. Look how this person's curled up all by themselves. I'm telling you, because with the Weaver of Visions is the Queen of Cups. And there again, the Sun. They see all this with you. Okay. All right, let's see. What is the wisdom of the animals? And I'm going to have to translate it because it is in German. Which animal wants to give us here an advice, wants to give you an advice in this situation? Okay. Oh, leadership. It's the cougar, the mountain lion. The mountain lion gives the courage and wisdom, the strength of a true leader. The mountain lion inspires you, no way, to embrace the power of being alone, of solitude. in their own kingdom, you're learning endurance and discipline, inner security, and reaching inner security. The being alone, the solitude, is not lonely, but it is a conscious decision to get to know yourself better and to become stronger. And you know what? When I pulled this card, beautiful card, by the way. I mean, come on. I felt like this was the advice for your person. I'm gonna get one more. Underneath the deck is retreat. It's the opossum. You cannot make the wow. The opossum teaches us that it's okay to be vulnerable, because sometimes we can be very defensive, and the opossum shows us that it's smart to retreat. Oh wow, that is definitely for your person. Oh wait, did I show you? There's the opossum. Okay, so obviously this person right now, this retreat is very good for them because it's teaching them something. And that they're also gathering strength from this retreat. Oh, hidden insight with a bat. And the bat was also part of the council, right? Yeah, there it's hanging in the, well, there. It's a tiny one. There, it's hanging in the tree. To see clearly in the dark. Oh, wow. This is so in sync. Like, honestly, I love this with the lotus and like in the dark. It's coming out of the dark, facing their shadows, coming into the light. And this is exactly what is going on right now. So I just think it's just an additional great message. What is the advice for you, the viewer? For you, the viewer, what animal is by your side or is like guiding you? Aww, your spirit guides want you to know that you're unique. Embrace your uniqueness. Oh, now I'm intrigued. Oh, this is beautiful. It's the hummingbird. And it's about lightheartedness. It's about being with ease. So the hummingbird is the essence of lightheartedness, of light, being light. And to live the happiness in the moment, right? The hummingbird invites you to celebrate the good in life and to free yourself from any burden. This card reminds you that the true spiritual fulfillment is in the ability to find joy in the little things in life. If this is not a beautiful reminder for you to just be light as a feather, maybe feathers are also very significant for you. Let them find their strength in the retreat while you free yourself of anything that is holding you back, okay? Whatever is holding you back, free yourself and embrace, like day to day, hour to hour, in whatever state you're in, right? Embrace the lightheartedness. Laugh a little. Try something new. Go somewhere where you've never been before. And even if it's just taking a different road to your work or to your sports club, whatever, change it up. Be lighthearted. Find the joy in the little things in life. And by embodying this energy, I'm telling you one thing. This is what is going to help them in their retreat to find the ability of leadership and embracing this, embracing their shadows. And never forget, you're unique. I just love it that it's like a freaking, how do you call them? Now I can't think of it. I mean, they stink. Like in German, it's basically called stink animal, Stinktier. And it's dinging. Wow, the clock strikes 9. And number 9 is the hermit energy. Why can't I think of the name of Stinktier in English? Maybe it's not relevant, but I have to think of Bambi. How Bambi meets this animal. I can't believe that I can't think of that word. How is that possible? Anyway, and basically, because Bambi was just learning like words from Thumper, and he just sees the top of the tail of that animal, and he basically says, flower, because Bambi thought it was a flower. And that thingy that I can't think of the name. Oh, I know exactly once I stop this recording, I'm gonna remember what's it called, and it's so going to, annoy me so much. Anyway, and then Thumper is like laughing and cracking up, and he's like, that's not a flower. And that beautiful little animal says, oh, I don't mind. He can call me a flower if he wants to. That is so cute. And then Bambi repeats, and it's like, flower, pretty flower. Oh, this is so precious. That is so precious. I have to admit, I didn't watch any further than this because Bambi was one of those movies that really, really made me sad with the early death of Bambi's mom. And it just kind of repelled me from watching any further. Yeah. Fun fact. So, anyway, Thumper. Yeah. And maybe this is also very important for you. That's a side note. I didn't see this, but Thumper's mom always told him, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. And that is so true. Sometimes a bit hard, but it is very true. We should be mindful because we never know what someone might be going through. And this is really bugging me that I can't think of that name. And I had to Google it. It's a skunk. This was driving me nuts, so I had to Google it. So, yeah, it's a skunk. I like skunks. I mean, kinda. Anyway, I'm sending you all the very best. I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna upload this straight away, and I'm sending you all the very best. And if you vibe, please hit like and subscribe. And I just think that was a great energy check-in, if I'm completely honest. Maybe not for this person, because they're not in the ideal energy. But I do think that they are learning something. There is something positive happening. And it's the same for you. Just be yourself. And just embrace the lightheartedness, okay? Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.